What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming to you guys, well, with another market watch today. It's been a while. I've been really busy running around, being a dad. Speaking of which, you like this hat? It's the Imperium Duelist Imperium Dad Stay Healthy hat. If you guys want to check it out, I'm going to put the links down below for Imperium Duelist. Go on their website, check it out. Get this hat while it's still around. Injection Fairy asking us dads to stay healthy. Like I said, I think you guys will really like it, so make sure to go ahead and check it out. Also, well, Imperium Duelist sent me these amazing cherubim sleeves. I'm not sure if they're going to be getting more or not. And if you want to find out what Imperium Duelist gets, by the way, and any upcoming products they're going to be having before anyone else knows, go ahead and follow them on Instagram. I'll also put a link down below. Here's the cherubim sleeves. They look absolutely amazing. I mean, look at those. I'm going to be doing later on, I'm not sure I'll do it today, probably do it tomorrow, not the day after, a video about what I would bring to a Yu-Gi-Oh event and how I would bring it and all of my gear and all that stuff. And a majority of it definitely is Imperium Duelist, from the Imperium Duelist deck boxes, which are absolutely amazing, to the Imperium Duelist backpack, which once again I'll show you in that video, to these beautiful and absolutely gorgeous Imperium Border Sleeves Cherubim. They look absolutely amazing. And like I said, if you don't have Imperium Duelist gear anywhere on you, you might want to get ahead on that, because these things get sold out quickly and Imperium Duelist keeps moving on to the next and best, brightest product. Guys, look at the market. I think we can all say Tron is one of the best decks, and it almost feels like Virtual World. It's a deck that stabs itself sometimes when you open a brick hand, and it's a deck that pops off when you open up the ideal hand. And you can say that about like a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh decks. The difference is, the minute you have a good first turn and your board gets broken, if your opponent can't kill you, any card can reignite your first turn because they all proc in graveyard, which is absolutely insane, but somehow it is Drytrons. Look at the prices of Drytrons. Median is Drytron Collector's Rare is roughly around $74. If you want to get the Ultra version, it's roughly around $9, not too much. Drytron Noah being roughly around $23. Nowhere near as bad as it used to be, roughly around, what, $30? And of course, Drytron Draco Knits is going to be like a tech choice, roughly around $43 in the market. And if you want to go ahead and grab a regular one, it's, well, it's not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money. It's a couple of bucks. Okay. Up next, guys, we have Brigade. So, Brigade is one of those decks which I like and I don't like. I fall in love with it. I fall out of love with it. I'm into it, and then I just don't want to look at it anymore. But look at Brigade. Ferriger, the Starlight Rare. This card was at $1,400. Remember when it spiked to $400 with the release of Bear Blossom or Bear Brum, whatever his name is? The card's down to $225 for a collector's rare version of Baron Blossom. Not bad, to be honest with you. If you want Shurik, which used to be $30, this card's down as well. The market is kind of cooling down. The card's roughly around $22. Now, looking over here, you can see the rest of the cards, like Fractal being roughly around $18. Super Rare Nerva at an OTS 1 Pack 16 being at $3. This card was roughly around $10, by the way. And if you want your Ultimate Rare 5 First and Tanky to go to your max rarity deck, no big deal. $108, please. That's it. Cheap. I know, right? Anyone can get. You need 3, by the way. You don't get 1. It's disgusting. 1 ulti, 2 secrets. Get together. Get 3. Anyway, Shadows is the best deck in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Period. And I'm so confident in this. Like, I'll post a picture on my Instagram. I'm unloading a majority of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Collection because once again, in case you guys don't know, I'm a competitive collector. I only collect the cards that I can be competitive with. And besides a couple of decks, which I might talk about in future videos, Shadows is a deck I'm going to be playing with for a very long while. I will have a deck profile on this channel, and I will be using these beautiful Imperium Duelist Cherubim sleeves. You're damn right I will be. These things are absolutely amazing. Going back to it though, looking at Shadows, I think if anyone wants to get into Yu-Gi-Oh, one of the best decks to get into Yu-Gi-Oh with is Shadows. It's a great starting deck. If you want to be a competitive player and you are really honest with yourself, Shadows is one of those decks that can teach you how to become a better player. Find me a deck in this game that teaches you with every loss or every win. You see, losing with Shadows, you learn what you messed up on, and you do it better next time. And when you do it better, you become a better player. This is easily my favorite deck in the game right now, and I think it's my favorite deck overall of all time. It's really hard. I mean, I really like Black Wings. Shadows are right there, though. But look at Shadows if you want to go ahead and pick them up. The number one card I suggest to anyone who wants to play Shadows is get your Schism. Now, you might go, wait a minute, V. Schism's coming into Megatins. Sure, in a couple of months, Despia comes out in a couple of weeks. What are you doing with that information? Looking at Shadows Schism, you get one roughly around $30. That's on sale because this card is going to be spiking relatively soon. Just throwing it out there. Looking at the rest of the Shadow cards, I mean, you really just get to show a structure deck Well, if you could find it. If not, you have to individually buy the cards here on TCG Player. And I definitely think you should. I might do a video which I break down everything for Shadows, because I know a lot of you guys watch my videos are huge Shadow fanboys, and I'm a fan man. Well, a fan dad, and I love Shadows, and I'll do a video showing you everything that I got for Shadows, things I'm looking to get for Shadows. This is gonna be nothing but a Shadow video. And if you don't like to play Shadows, don't worry about it. No, seriously, don't worry about it. You just don't need to watch the video, but it's a really good video. I think you should anyway. Okay. Also, you want to play Shadows? You might want to get Dogmatica. Now, there's been a debate. Do you get 3 Ecclesias or 1? The answer is 1, or Ecclesia, depending on how you want to say it. You get 1. You don't need 3. It's bricks. How many floor? 1. Dogmatica Maximus? 1, I guess. Look at that solid rare Dogmatica Ecclesia, by the way, or Ecclesia, you know, whatever. The card's still roughly around $750 for a Starlight Rare. I'm going to get one of these eventually. If you want to get Super Rare Dogmatica Punishments, they're roughly around $4 to $5. Not a bad price point. And the rest of the Dogmatica cards don't really see play, but they're so dirt cheap, why not have them? Looking at Dawn of Majesty. This set is coming out soon, and I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are just, if you're not playing anything in this set, you're still learning what the set does. This set comes out on the 13th. Hold on. Is that, what? Is that, Friday the 13th? A day my wallet will know from infamy. This is coming out on the 13th, Friday the 13th of next month. And to be honest with you, I cannot stop being excited about this set. I'm waiting to see what happens. Right now, we got some rarity notifications about some of the cards. Alibur is a secret rare. Dramaturge is an ultra rare. Protecting Spirit Yugioh is an ultra rare. I can never say the names right. Despian Quadrantis is an ultra rare. I'm waiting for the Starlight Rare. Don't worry about that. That's my uncle. I'm waiting for the Starlight Rare. Okay? What's good Starlight Rare? I just want to know how badly it's going to hurt. Is it going to be something like I'm going to get the Aluber, and then you have to get, like, at least, what, 3 of these probably? Or is it going to be, like, their boss monster? Dramaturgy or what have you. I don't know. It's whatever. All I know is whatever it is, I'm getting a max rarity, because this is when you ever have a deck that you love so much you want to get max rarity, and then once you built it, you don't care about anything. Hero players, you know exactly what I'm saying. Cyber Dragon players, okay, there you are. I could barely see you because there's so many hero players, but you also know what I'm saying as well. And that, for me, that's Shadows. Despia, Invoke, Dogmatica. Don't question it. It's what it is. Okay. Then we have Psycho Reader. One of the cards you're definitely going to need to stop Drytrons. Like I said in the beginning of the video, Drytrons are a pain. The lowest Psycho Reader you can get is roughly around a $13 card. You're going to want to get 3 of these, by the way. At the highest is the dual terminal versions. They're roughly around $30. Let's double check. Yep. No, I'm wrong. Yep. No. Yep, no, $36. I was close. $36 for a dual terminal version of Psycho Reader. Once again, you're going to want to get 3 of these, because when you play against Drytrons, resolving this means they either pass their turn, or they try to still extend, but mostly pass their turn. They don't really have a good extension on this. Okay, then if you want to play Drone Lockboard, another phenomenal card, and we want to get the Ultimate Rare Drone Lockboard at an OTS Storm Pack 8, the value of this will run you $174. If you want to get any other variation, go ahead. You can get a common one. It's $11. I know, right? What a sale. Let me double check real quickly. Is it $11? Because I know they may do damn. Yeah, it's not $11. It's actually $14 or $15. What a sale. It's your lucky day. Common Draw Lock with a $14 or $15. I know. You're ripping me off for a common Konami Wes reprints. Then we have Prank Kids. This is actually a relatively cheap deck core, to be honest with you. Still really good. A lot of players don't respect it and will subsequently lose to it. If you are playing Prank Kids, you already know what I'm saying. If you haven't played Prank Kids or don't know what Prank Kids do, you better learn. Or you better learn to take a L after not learning what a deck does. All right, Prosperity. I don't like this card. Okay, no, I'm joking. Prosperity is a phenomenal card, but I feel like it's a really good card in decks that really care about turn 1. A lot of decks in the game right now kind of care about turn 1, and some decks are using Product Prosperity. Little side note, if you're playing Shadows and you're using Product Prosperity, the only reason you win that tournament is because you play nothing but scrubs. And the fact that your Product Prosperity, you can probably banish a bunch of cards, like 3 at most. I can't see this card being resolved twice for 6. The card value is still roughly around $100, though, for Product Prosperity. Still a lot of money. Now, once again, I really want to emphasize, this is not a bad card. I just feel like decent players play this card in bad ways. If that makes any sense at all to anybody. Some people might get upset about that. Some people won't. Those who won't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Those who get upset are usually going Prosperity, resolving twice, Shadow Invoked, Dogmatica, and thinking they're good at. That's what? So listen, look at this card for Starlight Rare, $410. Little fun fact. This was roughly around $450. So Starlight Rare is losing value. If the Starlight Rare loses value, the secret more likely is going to start losing value as well. Now, looking at Virtual World, I think Virtual World is a phenomenally hard deck to play. If you're really good at playing this deck, you will be a savage at your locals, remote duel, YCS, so on and so forth. Any event, to be honest with you. But if you're an average player, the more you play this deck, you better learn. It's not easy to learn with this deck because you don't really know what your opponent is playing. So you have to be really good at trying to break down what your opponent is using in order to play this deck properly. And it's very weird and unique that way. Like, there's certain plays you want to go with this deck that you go, okay, I know my opponent's playing, so I'll make this board. And there's certain plays that your opponent is doing that you go, you know what, you go first. I'm going to kill you going second. So it's really weird, but I like that about Virtual World. And don't get me wrong, I don't like playing this deck, but I like that unique aspect of the deck, that what it can do. The ability to like look and evaluate the game state in a different angle that a lot of decks just don't do. Once again, it's really weird, but I like it. Then we have Sky Strikers. Sky Striker plays were all over the place when Engage came out. And then everyone realized by playing DD Crow, you throw them back literally a format. You just make them time travel by activating one card. It's pretty crazy. Even nevertheless, I still think Sky Strikers is an amazing card because they have Widow Anchor. Any I take your monster dot card is amazing. This is also I can negate effect, and then I take your monster dot card. The problem with Sky Striker is any player holding available will most likely hold it if they're still playing mid-range against Strikers until we see a access code. But, I mean, most players, I guess, don't really do that. I mean, it really depends with Sky Strikers. It's really weird because the deck is really good at playing mid-range. It's probably... I'm not sure if I can say it's the top mid-range deck in the meta. If it's not it's first or second, I would say Shadows is the best mid-range deck. But looking at Strikers, it's arguable. It's debatable. It's debatable. I think Strikers is absolutely amazing in this format still, and I still think even though we have so many Striker players, there are some Striker players that are just absolutely savages and they're walking through people this meta. But the thing is, there's so many Striker players, it's hard to be known from. You know what I'm saying? And everyone's playing Strikers, it's hard to be known as like the good Striker player if everyone's on it. But I do think there are players out there who are absolutely monsters with this deck, and if you are out there, I don't want to play you. Then we have King's Court. Now, looking at King's Court, I gotta say, this card, this set is a decent set, but for the most part, if you're not playing opening packs with funsies, you're for the most part not caring about the set. I mean, think about it. If you want to roll a Collector's Rare, it's $100. A box of King's Court will run you 90, but if you only want the one card, Collector's Rare, what are you gonna do? You gonna open packs? Oh, man, I could pull a CR Lightning Storm. You mean a $100 Lightning Storm? Why? Why don't you just buy it? Looking at Ultra Rare Lightning Storm, by the way, it's $30. Down from $40 from my last Market Watch video. It has tanked. I actually kind of like Rivalry Warlords. I think it's a really cool $45 CR. I'm not buying Rivalry Warlords yet because it's going down. The market price of Rivalry Warlords, because it's rare, is roughly around $53. Looking at the current price at $45, it tells you it's going down. It tells you it's sinking in value. Just wait, and like a sniper, we'll pick up a playset. Look at the rest of the cards out of King's Court. They're not bad. I mean, Collector's Rare Utopia Draco Future, $98, not bad. But then again, everyone was all over the place before this came out. Was going, oh yeah, Utopia's doing this, Utopia's doing that, Utopia's doing this, and then we're seeing tournament deck profiles roll out, and it's mostly Tri-Brigade, Drytron, Shadows, Sky Strikers, Prank Kids. But we're not seeing, like, utopic decks roll out the press line. It's just not really happening as much as a lot of people thought it was. And that's how Yu-Gi-Oh! Is. Some decks get a lot of hype and do nothing. Some decks get a lot of hype, and it's nowhere near as much hype as it should have, like Sky Strikers and other decks like that. So I think it's really interesting to note from that. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching my videos. Listen, I know I really haven't had a full breakdown, and we haven't talked about cards that have potential. I really wanted to do a meta-analysis in this video, and what I'm looking to do moving forward, I will definitely go and we'll talk some cards that have good value, cards that are kind of cheap right now in the market, that aren't just the top core sets. I will be doing more videos about that, I promise you. It's just I've been really running around, crazy busy, but we're getting everything slowly back on track, and I can't wait to do those videos and show you guys. Also, like I said, if you want this gorgeous Imperium Duelist hat, the dad hat, go ahead and buy it. It's only $20, and to be honest with you, this will sell out. Everything Imperium Duelist does normally sells out, unfortunately. And then someone's gonna be like, oh, I wish I could buy that hat, but it's sold out. Yeah. If you wanted the Imperium bordered sleeves cherubim, Imperium Duelist has sold out of that, so now people will be commenting in the comment section down below, I should have bought it, but you didn't though. It's $10, it's so cheap. Hopefully Imperium Duelist will have more. And if you want to know how Imperium Duelist can have more products rolling out the press line, all you gotta do is go follow them on Instagram. Once again, links down below. I cannot wait to see any new products they're gonna be rolling out. If you want to check them out, go ahead and click their website, imperiumduelist.com, or follow them on Instagram. Paisanos, I know it's been really busy, but I still have Shadow Invoker over here, and I will have a video showing you the most beautiful deck you've ever seen in your life. It's your boy Veen. You Paisanos have a great day.